Wherever the sun is hitting, the ice has melted, but you can clearly see ice on the right side. Look at this. Look at this protective barrier. It's so shiny. Wow. Still beautiful. I'm surprised the bok chow did so good in the freeze. Broccolis are still doing pretty good. Asparagus seem to be a little bit sad, but hopefully they'll be able to bounce back. These look so sad. But I do know that once the sun comes up, they'll stand back up like nothing ever happened. But you can see the ice still on them. They're so pretty. I heard collards taste real good after a frost. Look how that water just sits there. I think that's so pretty. This is my cabbage head starting to fold. More broccoli. Doing real good. I'm gonna have to get rid of this leaf. Collard's getting big. Lettuce not doing so good, but that's okay. That's all right. Everything can't do so good, but it looks good. Peanut died. Just gonna go ahead and pull that. Then celery is doing good. Strawberries are doing good. Kales are doing good. I need to just go ahead and harvest this ginger. It's completely died back. Strawberries doing great. And the tower is doing great. Even the spinach. That's awesome. A bunch of the young strawberries I planted, they're completely dead, but I'm going to replace those, so I'm not worried about it. My zinnias are completely dead. So, they did pretty good. Blueberries still good, and I'm sure that whatever I have under these frost blankets are doing great as well. But I'm not taking them off for the next couple of days because we still have 2 more days of harsh weather, and I want to make sure that they're okay. Let's take a quick peek at my pineapples and my thyme. Oh. There we go. Ooh, thyme and carrot is doing really, really good. Oh my gosh, look at this. Pineapples are good. This is one of my zinnia plants. She's completely dried up. And my peppermint. My peppermint has survived the 25-degree weather. This is awesome. My pineapples look great. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to let them get some sun this morning, and then I'm going to cover them back up later on. But this is amazing. My kiwi looks a little damaged. I won't be able to really tell until the spring. She was doing so good. I'm hoping that she's okay. I remember bringing her from New Jersey in a little solo cup. Cash wants me to play. You want me to throw your ball, Mama? Let me go get the stick. You ready? You ready, Mama? Go get it. Good girl. You can't choose which one you want me to throw? All right, let's do the blue one. I know everyone says that I need to empty this bucket before the freeze, and I didn't. It seems okay. I'm going to see if it's going to stay intact for the rest of the winter, but the water, I'm sure it's cold, but it's still there. All right, this is the, wait. Come back. Come. 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 Come back. Come. Good girl. Go. She cheats. Look at this lettuce. I am so surprised how cold hardy they are. And in here I have some Egyptian walking garlic. But they're not developed yet. But look how beautiful this is. Yeah, I don't think I can eat them, but they're still beautiful. The greenhouse is sweating, so I know it's doing its job. I'm not gonna open it just yet. I try to open it like every two to 3 days. I'm just gonna let it retain its heat. On the hot days, I do open it and let the air circulation in there. But for right now, I just closed it up yesterday. She will be okay for another day or two. This is outside of my fence. See? There's still ice everywhere. I'm sure the pond took a hit last night. I relocated a hydrangea and I put some leaves over it to keep it warm. And look, she's still doing so good. I'm so proud of her. Good job, Mama. Good job. And then this is the front of my yard. You can still see the ice. Look at that. Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Man, so cold. Today, I'm gonna get some garlic into this container. I think today's a good day. After the 25-degree weather last night, the only thing that was affected was my sweet basil. She was so big. I think I should have trimmed her, and I knew I should, and I just didn't. And now she's dead. But I'm going to cut her low, and hopefully she comes back. But so far, everything else is looking great. Broccolis are doing good. Look at these collards. They are so big. Cauliflower is still doing good. Strawberries are good. Celery is good. Cabbage. More broccoli. So everything is fine. Except my basil. It's okay. This is doing great as well. Bok chow, butternut squash, spinach, dill, romaine lettuce, kale. Everything is doing great. I top dressed with some worm casting a few minutes ago, and I put some more straws down, and I'm gonna do the same thing for this bed as well. So this is the raised bed that I harvest all of my vegetables from for Thanksgiving. As you can see, there is a big difference between this raised bed and the one that I previously showed you. So this one basically is starting all over. So I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to top dress each of my plants with worm castings, and I'm just going to cover it back up. All I'm doing is just digging a shallow hole around each of my plants. Like so. all I do next is take my worm casting. I just take a little bit and I just put around each plant in the holes that I just dug. And then I learned something new today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. There are actually worms in the worm castings. Look at this. See? Which is even better for my garden because I add them, and I've noticed while adding these to my garden, I saw movements earlier and I was like, what the heck? Yes, it was worms. So when I did my research, it says that in the worm castings, there are cocoons, worm cocoons in here, which, yes, it's open. Sorry. And this is what the greenhouse is looking like. Everything seems to be doing great. My star apple tree, my June plum tree, even my tomato trees blossoming, my Christmas cactus, and my Scotch bonnet peppers. Look how beautiful these are. The peppermint or the mint that I'm propagating, and all of my my ghost pepper and my Hungarian hot wax pepper tree is doing great. And here's my supervisor supervising me. So yes, everything is going great. I'm just going to top dress everything with some worm casting and give everything a good water. But I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you're staying warm, and I hope that you're doing whatever it is that you can to protect the things that you love the most. Bye.